Is that RiderCamTV sweatshirt you've got on there?
Yeah, I like your shirt. Get your merch. Get your merch. Does anybody watch Cloud9? It's amazing.
What is it?
Great cut. Oh, what you got? Cornish tea?
Cornish tea.
Yeah.
Empty.
Made by Cornish Stig. So we're going to talk a little bit about the kit that we use, aren't we?
We are.
That we use. Because we keep getting asked what we use to record on the bike, on the helmet, and what we do and how we edit it, don't we?
We do, yeah.
So I've got
that was a prompt then, wasn't it? I was supposed to say something.
Yeah, you were, yeah.
Right, okay.
So I've got a load of stuff here. So should we start off with this one? So
just drop it.
Yeah,
it's not important.
Right, XTAR are a company that make loads of stuff, but they've just brought out this box. The end. Yeah, they've just brought out this box. It's been through Kickstarter, and you get it on Amazon and all that sort of stuff. And they sent it out for us to have a little bit of a look at it. And essentially, if you have a GoPro, I think 5, 6, 7, and 8, not a 3. It is
What's wrong with the 3?
What?
What's wrong with the 3?
What's right with it? It was good in its day, wasn't it? Anyway, so they make this funky little box that's got a USB-C charger on the back and LED things on the front to tell you whether it's both batteries are charged.
Is that a technical description? LED things on the front.
Yeah, LED thingies.
Oh, okay.
The light up, but inside you can put batteries, the GoPro batteries. So we all know, or all of you will know, if you have GoPros, that if you get this GoPro charger and you put your GoPro batteries in it, they wiggle about and they fall out. It's just rubbish. Charge. Yeah, and sometimes don't charge. But this one, you can ram it in, shut the lid, and it's charged. I think there's a battery in there.
It charges, not it's charged.
It charges.
There you go.
Yeah.
Little grammar police episode there.
Yeah. It's Type C, so it's up to date with current stuff, but it's a really funky little package. So hopefully you can see that. Hopefully
and it won't work
okay.
on my up-to-date GoPro Hero 3.
No,
Silver.
You get loads of stuff in here. So you get the UK power brick, which is good because take note, Apple. They don't put it in there anymore, do they? But this one, let's refer to these handy
instructions.
manuals.
Nobody reads them.
I know, but they send them.
Okay.
So you can use this for GoPro Hero 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black batteries, because they give you this handy little thing in there as well. So if you've got smaller batteries, you put that in with the battery and it fills up the hole to make it the right size. Which is really, really good, isn't it?
You sure it won't work with a 3?
It won't work with a 3 because it says it won't work with a 3.
That doesn't mean anything. Instructions are there. You'd always make something work, can't you?
So that's the XTAR GP2, I think. Yeah, GP2 Charger.
Right, cool.
Really good because we use that on the road, and if you can imagine riding around on the bikes with the panniers, trying to charge the batteries, it's really difficult when the batteries have then fallen out of the holder that they make by the factory of the people that make the batteries. I really don't get it. GoPro are really good, but they're really rubbish in some ways.
So let's talk about my GoPro Hero 3, which apparently you're saying is now misty.
Yeah, it gives like a yellowy, misty picture. But they were really
Is that
good.
because it's old? Like sepia, as they call it, don't they?
I don't know. I think there's a place for them if you want to
in my pocket.
give them to your child to record something.
I like it.
I wish they were that size again.
So do I.
Really do. So, going on from that one...
Oh, we've forgotten about that then.
Yeah,
right,
well, it's rubbish,
we've done that. Old Bob.
So, a lot of the videos that we do, we use our GoPro Hero, I think this is a 7 black.
Really tiny. Because it says 7 on the side.
Oh, yeah. Let's have a look at that. Your one.
Almost the same size.
And that's what we really like about it. So, in order to get audio and stuff into that, the problem with GoPro is, like we said, they're really good at lots of stuff, but they're really rubbish at lots of stuff. They don't allow you to put audio into the camera ordinarily without taking the side off, which is really, really strange because you have to buy this, an adapter to put your audio in. You know, that's like 40, 50 quid just for that. And there's people all over the world that have had to buy them, but then where do you put it? Because there's nowhere to put it. So I found on eBay really cheap a Ulanzi, and they make loads of stuff. It's like a surround, like a holder, like a case. So you put your GoPro in the back, really, really easily.
I've also found a lot of these GoPro stuff you buy.
Yeah.
You know, like it switches its Wi-Fi on when you close the lid and all sorts of garbage. Oh, that's frustrating. That's why I've stayed with my 3.
Unbelievable. But it gives you the ability to be able to put it all in one nice package, plug the cable straight into the GoPro, put the audio in. It's got a cold shoe mount, I think that's called, at the top, so you can plug in your microphone, and I'll show you the microphones we use in a minute, and that just goes onto a standard tripod. Really, really good, funky bit of kit, and I've never used that on the helmet because it's really heavy. I know that a lot of people, they would stick that adapter on one side of the helmet, put the camera somewhere else, and then you've got wires everywhere, but I just want it to be easy.
So a 7's worth having then, is it?
The 7's really good. I'd go for the 8 now, because or even the 9, or the 10. It depends on your budget, really. So, the downside...
Somebody wants to give me one, I'll have one.
Oh, yeah. Anybody want to give us one? So, batteries are really rubbish in GoPros. They eat through batteries. It's like no tomorrow. So I've just got 6 aftermarket batteries. One's a home suite. I don't know whether you can see that. Funky little block that charges 3 batteries up. And I've got a Smatree. I think that's how you say it. Smatree?
Yeah, I'll do.
Smatree. With another 3 batteries in there just to keep going. I know that GoPro probably say you shouldn't use any batteries other than GoPro batteries, but they're batteries
Make
and
a
they
good
work.
battery then, GoPro.
Yeah, make a good battery. Yeah. So what else have we got here, Mark? So, while we're on GoPros, this is what we've been experimenting on, or I've been experimenting with.
It's not been very good.
On my helmet.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, the recording is fabulous. This is a GoPro Hero 10 Black. It's really, really good. What I do like about it is, for the first time, not for the first time, perhaps for the first couple of generations, so I think the 8, 9 and 10 do it, they've got the actual little ears that come out that you put into the adapters actually built into the camera. It's really good. It's touch screen. Screen on the front, you can change the screen to show.
How long does the battery last?
About 3 hours.
Oh, right,
Ish, depends on
As
what
long as
you're
you're not
doing.
using it.
But yeah, but again, it eats through batteries. So the battery that I've got in here is one of these long life extended batteries that's the same size as the other ones. Very odd. But it's got a white end and it looks quite funky in there. But again, they've got to the stage where this shoots in 4K, does all these stuff. There's loads of reviews on GoPro that's far better than anything that I could do or we could do. But this image stabilization on this is incredible. And it's got horizon thing, so when you turn that way, your video is actually staying where it is. Yeah.
No? Doesn't compare. Is that what you're trying? I think I switched the Wi-Fi on.
Nothing compares
Oh no, don't do
to
singing.
you. But they still haven't provided a way to put audio in there without having an adapter. Handily enough, they make an adapter called the Media Mod. Now the Media Mod is quite good, but you have to take
But that's
the side
expensive,
door
I
off.
bet.
It's about 50 quid.
Everything's around about
I know.
45, 50, isn't it?
And it clicks in. It doesn't make it waterproof, I don't think, because you've got the gaps in there. But you can either use the microphone that's on there, or use the cold shoe, or use one of these little handy slots to put your microphone in. So that's what I use on the bike with a chin mount, and the chin mount affiliate links down in the description for my helmet, and they make them for loads of helmets, which is really good. So it's just
I'd have a chin
with
mount,
going
but you know they don't make one for such a specialised GoPro as I've got.
that is the cameras. The camera that we're recording on at the moment, we're using a Sony ZV-1, which is a vlogger's camera. And I've always used DSLRs, but I wanted something nice and small that we could take around with us. And the Sony ZV-1, really good camera. And if I do that, see how quickly it focuses on both of us, Mark, and then right back on my hand. It's amazing. So for like product features where you're showing something for the camera.
How would you suddenly work out that it does that?
Well, that's what the camera's designed to do.
No, I mean, have you actually got... Oh, I'll try that.
Well, yeah, because lots of vloggers will say, oh, I've bought this, and they'll put it right to the camera and it needs to focus on it really quickly.
Ah.
And it's got that built in.
We'll be good at that one day.
Which is really, really good. Great camera, and I've got I think it's a Ulanzi, let's have a look. Can't remember what the name is, I'll put it down in the description, but I've got a lens that screws on because the ZV-1 shoots such a wide angle, and I don't know about f-stops or anything like that, hence getting this one that you set it up and it's really easy. But you have to get really far away from people to get some perspective.
So
that
really
makes
small.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's almost like right in your face. So I've got a screw-on aluminium and glass lens, and it's a really good lens because you can put it on, and as it's on at the moment, it gives you this wide perspective. So it creates a bigger view, I think. People will know what we mean.
Hope so.
But you can unscrew it, and you can also turn it into a macro lens as well, which helps with that really, really close-up stuff that you want to do. So really, really good bit of kit. And then on the camera, we've got a Rode mic. Just I don't know what that mic's called. It's just a Rode mic. I'll put the link in the description.
RODE, isn't it?
Yeah. And then we use, normally when we're out and about, Rode Wireless Go 1, and we've got a set of Rode Wireless Go 2s. And the 2 is very different to the 1, same size, but you get 2 transceivers, there's 2 senders, so for 2 people, and then 1 receiver. It merges it all, and it adds all this benefit of having recording on the devices as well, so if something goes wrong and it doesn't go in the camera, you can get it back off again. Really, really good, although we're still having issues with setting up our levels with the 2 to get them right for every recording. We've done a few recordings and they've been all over the place.
It's a nightmare, isn't it? Well, so we apologise for that.
Yeah, but these ones are really, really good, and we've got like a little... We should get one with RiderCamTV on there.
Could that be done?
Must be able to. But we've got this handy little... I'm interviewing you. Oh yeah, talk to me. And the little microphone fits on there. And of course, then you've got your dead cat or your diffuser for all the outside noises and stuff to go on there, so you can talk to people. And that's what we use when we're out doing bike reviews. Then what have we got, Mark?
Oh, I've got a camera I use on my helmet.
What have you got?
My Scorpion helmet. I have a Drift. What is it? Ghost.
HD Ghost.
HD Ghost, which I use on my camera. It's very good. It's been dropped lots of times, as you can see. And I have it velcroed actually to the side of my helmet.
Yeah, which is very strange, isn't it? That it still gives a...
It works really well.
Picture.
It works really well. But I've done that because I can always take it off and put it on other helmets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that. Really good. Had it a long time now. Actually dropped it off my bike once. Thought it was a bird actually landed in my lap, and as I sort of jumped, I was in Croatia and looked, it rolled off and went onto the road, and the lady behind me, Barbara, thanks Barbara, just managed to stop a car going over it. So it's been around a bit, but I like it.
They're good cameras, but they're really big. And the good thing about them, you missed off their really good thing is, the really good thing is you can
Because I
mount
don't know
it.
anything about it.
Well,
It's just a camera as far as I'm
you
concerned.
can mount it anywhere you want in that direction, but on the front, this thing here actually turns. So if you're mounting it there, you can turn it back to get your vertical level.
Yeah. Hence the little bit of red paint on the top.
But the only thing that I don't like about those is that the quality of the recording isn't up to the same standard as the GoPro anymore. It's kind of falling wayside. And the only other thing with that is when you turn your head, it makes you quite dizzy, doesn't it, when you're watching the film?
So
whereas this
I've
is
got
a little
it
bit better.
inside the helmet, and cunningly, I've got it
Oh, you got your microphone all plugged into there?
with a bit of masking tape, you know. Looks very nice, I think, but obviously yours is a bit different. You've done it differently, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I've done exactly the same. I've got my GoPro chin mount.
That's my thumb.
That's your thumb. I just garroted him. The chin mount goes on the front, GoPro goes on there, and I've got the same helmet, and I've got my microphone for my intercom coming through, and I've attached to it a very small microphone on like a bendy bit of wire.
Yep.
Again, link will be in the description. I can't remember the name. It was really cheap off eBay, but watching through loads and loads of forums, the GoPros, they don't work with any microphone.
No.
Or they do, but you get problems with crackling and popping
Cackling,
and
what?
stuff.
People laughing on the video.
Crackling and popping when you're riding. And this one I found to be really quite stable. It plugs in really well, and I've hidden everything inside, so when it's not being used, everything's hidden inside. I think this side on mine, hidden inside here. And then when I need to use it, GoPro goes on, I pull the wire out, plug it in, and just tuck it in when I'm riding.
Cool.
But the other thing is some of our recordings come from our Innovv cameras, because the recordings are that good, both in the video and the audio, that when we're riding, some of our recording, if we're on our own bikes, will be coming from there. It gives us a different perspective, but the audio is really clean through there with their standard mic, which is really good. What else we got then? Batteries.
All right.
Battery pack. Now this is an Anker MagSafe battery pack, and I got this for going away on holidays and stuff where you might need a little bit more power, because I use an iPhone 13 mini because the size is just right, and this, I needed a way of having a battery.
I thought that was it then.
No. I needed a way of having a decent battery, just in case I could charge my phone up, and that's got MagSafe on it, so it just sticks on it, and a little stand, so it'll stand up on the desk just like that, charging away, which is brilliant. And you can also charge via the USB-C other things as well, I think. So really, really good little bit of kit. So that's that. And I record with the iPhone 13 mini as well, doing the cut shots and some stuff for social media, and it's really good. But Mark has also upgraded his phone.
Got an iPhone SE 20 something, is it? 20?
2021? Last year's?
Dunno,
Yeah, you haven't
yeah.
had it that long.
No, brand new. Love it.
What about the case?
The case cost me 12 quid, I think it was, from eBay. It's waterproof, and when you get it, you can spend a fortune on cases. I'll move that out of the way. When you get it, they recommend that you seal it all up without your phone inside, drop it in water for 40 minutes just to confirm that it is waterproof. And it works for 12 quid.
It's really good, isn't
Happy
it?
with that. With
Really
a quad lock twisty thing on the back, because I have it sat on my bike. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Really good.
Oh, we got more poles.
Only two things. So, as you can imagine, on bikes, panniers are quite small. When we take bikes out for review, we haven't really got a load of space to put anything. We've got like a backpack or pockets and
Shoved up your arm.
got tripods up the yin yang. So we got some decent little tripods. So Smatree, again, really, really good little tripod this is, with the GoPro head and the standard size, so you can screw anything on there, just a camera if you wanted to. And it comes out to a flat base. That's all that one does. But then we decided that we needed to get some sort of tripod that can get you the height. So we found another thing from Smatree, which is a really, really good little thing. So that looks like a baton, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about things like that.
But on the top it's got the screwy thing, same size as all the cameras. It's got a little ball joint so you can move it and get your angles right, which is really good. But the great thing about this is if you twist it, because it's friction locked,
It's a baton.
It goes out to about...
It's a proddy stick.
What,
Get away from me.
About a metre?
Yeah, I'd say a metre. Oh, wait.
About a metre. Now, obviously, if we put that on the ground, it's just going to fall over. That's where the other Smatree comes in.
I can show you a balancing trick with those.
I'm sure you can.
It's another video.
I'm sure you can. Britain's Got Talent, and see nothing. But now, there's a metre high, I know you can't see the top, but a metre high camera stand or microphone stand, or even with the microphone on the end, you know, holding it over where
You help me out with that then.
But it's really good, and I really like this because it packs down to such a small bit of kit. So, you know, it's kind of long, but
30 centimetres.
yeah, about that.
12 inches.
And he's got his hands out again. So there are bits and bobs that we take out for tripods. Then, as you can imagine, we go through loads of SD cards, so we need somewhere to store them. And I've just got this JJC memory card case, really cheap off Amazon. I think it was about £11. It holds about 1 billion cards of different sizes and enables you to keep them waterproof. In a pack, you've got a ring on there so you can hang it off your belt if you wanted to show people you've got SD cards on you. But it's really, really handy, that one.
All I've got is a little waterproof case that came with a torch came in it.
And he just rams it all in there.
It all fits in, it's alright.
Yeah.
A bit of string gets in the way, so it annoys me.
The only other thing that we've got that we haven't talked about is Bluetooth intercoms. So you've read that we've got different sat navs and stuff, and we don't ever connect up together actually to talk, do we?
No.
Because I like my music, he likes his music, but
I can't listen to ABBA all day.
Well, what's wrong with that? Waterloo.
Oh,
anyway,
God.
we've always been, despite trying to get hold of Interphone to try and get different models so that we can review things because we really like them. Cena were really good. They sent us some stuff so that we could review. Interphone seemed reluctant to actually return any emails or phone calls.
So the Cena stuff we've got on other helmets.
Yeah.
What we're showing you today is this.
Yeah, and those cameras, they're really quite good.
Yeah.
But for our touring, we've changed to the Interphone UCOM system. So Mark's got the UCOM 2, I've got the UCOM 4, and you can connect up to 2 people. I can connect up to 4 people, hence the 2 and 4. There's a 16 that you can connect up to 16.
Imagine that.
No. And they do a really good Bluetooth connection, but they also do a really good mesh wireless, I think it's wireless, but a mesh system. So in effect, you can set up this mesh system with lots of different riders. If they lose signal, it doesn't affect everybody else. They join again seamlessly, and it does really work. And what I really do like about this system is the app is really good. So I've been able to connect to a couple of different makes of intercoms. The one that I connected easily to was the Sena, and I think this is the same as the Sena SM10, is it? The S10, something like that, because you've got the main unit here that sits on the helmet. It's really small. Then on the back, there's a battery, and you can buy an upgraded battery, which Mark's done, and mine's in the post. The battery is really good on the 4. I get most of the day, but because I'm going to go touring, or start touring again, I'm going to get, like you've done, the bigger battery so it doesn't run out.
So let's just explain the different size batteries you get. With the 2 and the 4, I think it's a 900
milliamp,
whatever it's called. And I'm getting just about a day out of it at the most without connecting to anybody. We're listening to music all day. So I upgraded to the
1100 milliamp.
Is it 11 or 16?
I think it's the 1100. I think. But the biggest one that they do anyway.
Okay, anyway, I think it cost £45 in the UK, and you had to spend another 35 quid to get it from Italy.
Although, I'll let you into a secret. Mark doesn't even know yet, so you'll get a live feedback for what he thinks. I found it on eBay for £45 with free delivery.
Oh, I'm gutted. Anyway, so that now gives me I tried it the other week. I've been blood biking all this week, and I get about 3 days. And after about 2 days, it goes down to battery medium or something like that. So 3 days, which brings us up to the sort of same standard as the Interphone tool we used to use, where I could get 5 days out of that, 4 days out of it. You know.
See, I've never got that amount of days out of it, and
That's because of the music you listen to.
Might well be, but
by the end of day 2, it's trying to give itself up.
Well, we used a bit of a test really, because me and a friend went to Honiton to meet another friend last weekend. Had a lovely trip over Dartmoor, and we were talking all day really on the intercoms. And I even had music playing in the background. And when you talk, it makes the music go low. When you stop talking, or when they stop talking, it puts the music back up. I thought it was a good idea at the beginning. Turned it off in about 10 minutes because it's really quite disorientating when you're talking. Suddenly the music comes up again, and then they talk or you talk and it goes down again, or they breathe heavy, or they're just moving on the bike and it makes something really off-putting. But the app is really good. So as you know, we tutor for Rosper, and one of the guys really needed some input into his helmet, and it was really advantageous.
That's what that big stick's for, isn't it?
Poking him. It was really advantageous that when we were on the trip, on the session, that we were able to put that intervention into asking what he's looking at, tell him what I'm looking at, where he should be, that sort of thing, in real time.
I don't even know how to pair that.
Well, it's really, really easy. So you go into the app, turn it on, go into the app. When it's connected to the phone and through the app, there is a section on the Bluetooth on there that you click the Bluetooth, and it's got all the different spaces that you can connect different things to, and you press it and you search for it, put theirs in pairing mode, and it will do it. It will connect. If it doesn't connect, it provides you a QR code that they can scan into their app if they've got a newer one, and it links straight away. I tell you what, I've never been so impressed. We had a bit of trouble working out how the QR code worked from the Cena to this one, but once we did it, he scanned it into his app, and I scanned it into my app, and it connected within seconds. And Brilliant. Now it's one of those saved slots. So next time we meet up, it'll be a case of both turning them on. As soon as my phone's connected to it, I'll go press the button, it'll connect to it, and we'll be away.
Excellent.
Really, really good.
So is that it then?
Oh yeah, and we use Final Cut Pro to edit all the videos because, who doesn't like apples?
He goes, oh yeah, like he knows what you're talking about. I have nothing to do with that. I'm really happy to say thank you.
So yeah, that's the tech that we use. Hope that's answered the questions that we've been asked about. Thanks to XTAR for sending that through to us, because we use that all the time. We got one each ready for you to get your new camera. So you've got batteries that fit it. But a really, really good little bit of kit. All the links for all of the stuff will be in the description. So go and buy your stuff and get vlogging. Oh, and your stuff. These do look good, don't they? Even on a hot sunny day.
Yeah.
I'm naked underneath.
Oh.